Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're back another week. Got some things going on this week. We got the gearbox back in. We need to install the mounts, and then we need to install the CV axles. Just put everything back together so we can get the engine back in. So we're going to get on that today. My goal is to have the body back on the chassis by the end of the month. So today's the 14th. So we got like 2 weeks to do that. So got a lot of work to do before we get to that point. So let's get on it. Alright guys, we're under the car. We're going to put the mounts in. I know the video is kind of shaky. I apologize for that, but just wanted to show you guys what we're working with here. We're gonna mount up these bolts here, and then I'll show you the bell housing part of the mount. Alright guys, not sure if you can see this, but we did get the nose cone mounts in, so we're good there. Just have one left on the bell housing mounts. It's kind of tricky to get on, so we're gonna work on that a little bit more. Alright guys, we got, like I said, we got the nose cone mounts in. We got a couple of the bell housing mounts in. We didn't get these ones in. They're kind of tricky. I need to get something to shift it over, maybe a screwdriver or something. You can see I got the bolt in there. I haven't got the bolt in on that side. So we're gonna have to work on that a little bit more. But we got the rest of the bolts and nuts in, so we're just gonna finish that up and then get on to the CV axles. Alright guys, today we're out here in the garage trying to get these transmission mounts back on. As you can see, this lower one is almost on. I just need to tighten up that nut in there to get it tightened up. And then I need to do the other one there. Probably won't be as easy. So let's try and get on. I'm going to keep it loose for now. In case I need to move this one around because it doesn't always line up correctly. So let's try and get this one done. Alright, we actually got it. It wasn't that bad. The thing that helped was using a magnet to kind of hold the nut there while I threaded the bottom bolt in and hold it in place. Sorry for the shaky camera. So I'm holding it in place with the magnet, and then I can tighten the bolt up and line it up at the same time. So we actually got both of them on. I just need to tighten them up. I was dreading doing this, but it actually didn't turn out too hard to do. So yeah. Don't procrastinate, guys. Do your jobs as you need to. I've been putting this off, so and it only took me like 2 minutes to do, so should have taken care of it. Alright guys, now we're getting ready to do one of the dirtiest jobs on the car. It's the CV joints. So we have the CV joints there. We're gonna clean up the axles. You got gloves, you got grease, you probably need more gloves. You got paper towels because it's gonna be messy. So let's get to it. Like I said, first thing we're going to do is pack the axle full of grease, and then we're going to pack the CV joints, and we'll put them on, and we'll start. We'll put them on, and then we'll start screwing them in. All right, guys, CV joints are in. They're packed. They're tightened. They're ready to go. Now we just got to button up the. Just got to put the engine back in. Hook up the battery. I got the starter on. I just wanted to give a tip for everybody when you're doing this job. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of my least favorite jobs on the Bug. It's just dirty, messy. Obviously serves a very important purpose, but it's just not fun to do. When you are doing it, like I usually start with the first two, and then do the next two on here. Again, on the other side, start with the first two and then do two on that side. That way you have them in place, and then just jack up the car, the back, put jack stands so for safety. But that way you can access the bolts from the they're easier to access with the socket, because sometimes the boot gets in the way. But just give you a tip that you probably already knew, but for anybody that hasn't done this job and it's first time, that was helpful for me. I kind of struggled at first, and then I got it all lined up, and it actually went pretty smooth after that. So just wanted to give you that information. Next step in the process is put the engine back in, and actually we got to hook up the shift coupler, so we're going to do that probably today or tomorrow. Not sure how much more we're going to do this weekend. Got some stuff going on, so could be a next week project, but we'll get on it. And just want to say thank you everybody for watching. I know this week was kind of a short video. Had a lot going on this week, but we did get to accomplish a couple things. Got the gearbox back in. Got the mount on. Got the CV joints on. So we actually did pretty good this week, but we still got a lot to go. So again, we're going to do the shift coupler, and then next week when we get the engine in, we'll test the engine, see if it shifts, and go from there. So alright guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know if you have any tips for doing the shift coupler or anything like that. Appreciate it guys. Thank you. Have a great week.